and welcome back to day 20. Day 20, isn't that scary? Day 20 of PK November. My name is Sam, and here is the image that I am doing for my conversion project. So this is mini secret door, if I can get rid of, yeah, there we go. So actually I am right about here on my chart. So let's get rid of that, and we're going to open it up. So I have already got it ready to do my thing, so I thought I would come on. So I'm actually filming this, you will be seeing this on Sunday, whereas I'm actually doing it on Saturday night because I am off tomorrow. And I fully intend on having a full day of diamond painting tomorrow. So I'm just trying to get it to fit in nicely, like so. I am again going to do what I would normally do and start with the small amounts. I am going to use my black tray, my one-off limited edition, extremely limited edition black tray. Now as you can see, 632 I've got a lot of, so we're not going to start with that one. That's got quite a few, that's not got so many, so let's start with that. 938. Welcome back if you are taking part in PK November. How is it going? How are you doing? Any hiccups? Any challenges? Any huge successes? That's what I want to know about. You know, comment below. I'm actually going quite well, and I think now that I'm starting to get to where her head is, I sort of feel like I'm making progress now. I'm starting to get a little bit more detail in, which of course always helps, especially if, like me, you are not a lover of confetti, because I'm not, but it is necessary, as they say. Confetti makes diamond painting interesting, but colour blocking keeps it moving, and there's definitely more interest in the moving going on at the minute, although with all of those 632s or whatever they are, it will quickly feel like I'm making a move on it, so it's all good. So I have filmed earlier today, that video has now gone up. So this is, hang on, 1, 2, 3, and we want 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 down. So this is the second section I've done today. I'm still a section behind though, because I didn't do one Friday. I'm sure I will catch up. And at some point I'm going to come across a bigger section anyway, because I've got a half section at the end of each row that I need to do. But day 20. Crazy. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. I've just been talking to Penny from Calb Sparkles, starting to get a little bit nervous about the tray launch, because I've never done anything like this before, because it is a brand new thing. I have no idea whether we're going to sell out really quickly or whether I'm going to be left with a bunch of trays for days or weeks, but I'm guessing that with my anxiety, it's something I can't control, so let's not panic about it. Now what I am going to do is I am going to postpone the launch of the trays on the 1st of December until later on in the day, to enable my wonderful stateside subscribers the chance to get their trays as well. I think that's only fair. So, and especially because the majority of my subscribers are actually in the States, that is the truth, and I just feel I should give everybody the chance to get the trays they want. A01. So yeah, just a quick come on to get this section done, and then I can edit it Sunday morning. So if you are brand new and you've not watched any of my videos before, please do go back and check through my playlists. I'm not always doing things like this. It's normally, you know, your normal diamond painting canvases. Doing a conversion project is a very interesting thing to do, but it's not something that everybody does. But enjoy the video anyway. If you are working on your PK event canvas, then of course get yours out, work alongside with me. But if you're not, just pull out whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, just have a listen, you know, work alongside me if you want to, and if you don't, that's fine too. But I do have other canvases that I'm working on. I'm also working on a canvas called Dancer, which I got from, oh, drop that, which I got from fan sales right back last year when I very first started diamond painting. It is around, I'm working my way through that. So tomorrow, my plan is to get as much of that done as possible, because I'd quite like to get that finished. Because of course, if I get it finished, then it means that I can kit up another. And you all know I'm about the kitting up. Absolutely. So we need to go 3 across. Yeah, and 2 down. So it'll be there. So yeah, just counting in these first ones. If you haven't seen a cross stitch conversion before, basically I have brought a pattern. I've brought a chart from Heaven and Earth Designs. I've imported that. I've downloaded it and saved it to Google Drive. I have then imported it to an app called Pattern Keeper. Hence why we have PK November. 4 and then 4 down. 1, 2, 3. So it should be there. And I am converting that cross stitch pattern to a diamond painting. It's a good way of using up your spare drills, but you can, of course, order a chart and then order all the drills for it. I wanted to use my spares because I've got quite a few. Also on my table, oh, there's quite a few of those, 779. Also on my table, I have my letter S cover minder. These are cover minders that I can do. If you would like an initial cover minder, please do email me at kittingupkitten@gmail.com, and I'll be able to do the letter of your choice in the colour of your choice, and then I can do it as a cover minder for you, or a needle minder even. I'm guessing it would work as a needle minder. You could have your own initial. It's quite cute. You could have it being see-through with flowers, real dried flowers. I've got that. There's so many things that you can do with resin. You know, if there's anything that you're interested in getting, just simply message me, just email me. It does take a little while to, because of me working, it does take a little while for me to get the resins mixed and cured and finished off. I do get them done as quickly as I possibly can. But I'm envisioning it's going to be quite a busy year this year. Oh, did I not mark them off? Clearly not. Why did they? Thank you. That did not want to work, did it? Don't know what I was doing wrong. You can probably see what I was doing wrong. So everybody that is taking part, that's come back, well done. I have no doubt that you're all making great progress. I look forward to seeing your whips and your figures on Sunday. I will, of course, then put those pictures into the video for the recap on Monday. So looking forward to that. And because I'm off tomorrow, it means I've got plenty of time to get that video done, get them uploaded, yada yada. And then we are back to the live on Tuesday, which I'm really pleased about. And I will then give away some of those trays that I said I'd got as seconds 902. So even though they are seconds, they're not good enough to sell. You will actually get one of the very first KUK trays, cook trays, that were ever produced. They're just not the best quality ones, you know. They work perfectly fine. I need to point that out. They work really well. They're just not as finished as the newer ones. The washing machine is going in the background. My mum put another load on. We did have my daughter, being the teenager that she is. Oh, got quite a few of those as well. Yeah, so let's not do those. Let's do those ones. There we go. 610. So you may think, why am I doing the small amounts first? I actually find it easier because you've got more squares open to put to use to put your drills in, and I just find it easier doing this way. When you're doing this particular project, you know, you might work differently if you're doing a normal diamond painting, but for this I find that this works very well. And then what happens at the end, and especially for me because I'm talking as well as working, at the end I can then just go with my last colour and I can just fill in all the gaps. It just makes it so much easier. I am being careful now because I'm on the top of her head. I am going to start now being very choosy when it comes to the colours in her face, etc., because I want to make sure that shading is spot on for, so we need to go across 2 and down 2, so it should be there, and then we've got 1 there. So please excuse me if I start counting or completely go off topic. It is just part and parcel of the convert. See, did it again. Is it just clear? No, why are you frogging? Thank you. I don't know why it's doing that. Not a clue. Right, so 1 there. So I just find, because you've got this massive expanse, so 3 in, 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should go there, and it will be on the same line. So that's that done. Let's go for the next symbol. We've got the S, so we'll do those. I'm super excited because I've got to the top of her head now, because you know, I feel like I'm starting to get some of that detail and it's starting to look more and more like the image that I wanted. 3781. And of course, the closer I get to finishing this one, the closer I get to starting the next one. It'll be a while yet, because unfortunately I do have other things to work on after this in December, and I think you would all get very bored, even those of you that love doing this sort of thing and love Pattern Keeper. You would all get very bored if all you ever saw was this. But it's done it again. Why are you doing that? It's obviously a glitch. It's probably to do with how much stuff I've got on my tablet at the minute. I did put on all 4 because I've been watching Married at First Sight UK, so it may just be that it's kind of playing up a bit because of that. So got a few of those, so let's not go for those. Let's not go for, I'm not going to go for the watermelons just yet. We'll go for the N, 898. But definitely enjoying the process and definitely enjoying doing this whole event. You know, it's a big commitment for me, because I don't always get, you know, an hour and a half every day to diamond paint. So it is a big commitment. As you know, I've missed a couple of days, but it's just lack of time, really. Oh, we've got quite a few of those as well. Have we got any more little diddy ones? Let's get them done first. 435, which is there. I just need one. I've got some L's there, I can see. So I'm just trying to pick one out. Thank you. And that's 2 away from that one. Done that. That one. How many H's have we got? Just 4. 167. But it's so nice to be working through this now. I do hope that you're all well, that you're having a good weekend. I hope that you've had no problems with your projects if you're taking part. Thank you to everybody who took part in the live. Let's try that again. And contributed and sent me pictures of very fit men. My inbox has never looked so pretty. I do so enjoy doing a live. I really do. So a few more of these. These are the 420s. So let's get some of these in. But yeah, I do enjoy the lives. They're so much fun. And they go so quick, don't they? I mean, sometimes I feel like when I'm doing this, it seems to take me forever to do a section, but on the lives it just flies by. Absolutely flies by. For me, an hour and a half is probably my max, because I do tend to get uncomfortable because of my health issues. So an hour and a half is about my max, but I do enjoy it, and I fully intend to do lives after this event. It is something that I do enjoy. I just haven't decided how I'm going to do it. I haven't decided how often or when, but I do so enjoy going live and just being able to interact with you guys. Absolutely makes my day. And I wouldn't have anything, I wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for you, you know. A YouTube channel is only successful as long as people are watching it. So I count on you guys to keep coming back and to watch and to like the videos and, you know, to subscribe. If you are new, you're watching this for the first time, you're thinking, you know what, this isn't my thing, please do go and have a look at my playlist. Try and find something that interests you. Maybe you love watching kitten up videos like I do. I adore a kitten up video. Cannot resist. I'm just going to check this triangle. There we go. I thought we only had one. 3858. That makes it easy, although I pulled out 4 million. Yeah, just have a look at some of the other videos and just see if it's more to your taste. And if so, please do give me a, you know, hit that subscribe button. I am aiming, my next goal is for 750 subscribers, at which point I will do a giveaway. The next giveaway will be, oh sorry, didn't mean to do that. The next giveaway will be a big one, because I will probably do trays, and hopefully I will be in a position then that I will know how well stuff is going, and I will be able to do, oh, they're about equal, aren't they? Right, let's do these first then, because they're easy. 838, the dreaded 838. Yeah, because by then I'll know roughly how the trays are going, and they're going to be my biggest commodity. So, or I'm hoping they're going to be my biggest commodity. So with a bit of luck, I'll be able to give trays away as a gift, amongst other things. I'm sure I'll put in other things as well. So let's do those, because I've done that, and we now need 4. So that's that 4, and another 2 just in there. I do try and multi-place if I can. So I'm going to get all of these up here because this is all filled in. Left me with a single one in there. Oh, didn't put that in very straight. And then we've got one in there. And we've got one in there. Oh, drop that one. That'll appear at some point when I'm least expecting it. So I've done those, and that, and that. And I've done that. So now back down to the bottom. Get my drills neat. So we've got that there, and then 3, and this is pretty much what this is all about. It's about counting and checking regularly where you are and just making sure that you're putting everything in the place it needs to be. So I know that's 2 there, and then a 3 in there. And then we've got another 3 coming off that along there. That's that section. Oh, done it again. No. I don't know why it's doing that. I shall go through and make some space, I think, on my tablet, because it's probably just because I don't have a lot of memory because I've got so many apps on there at the minute. I've currently got Etsy on there and All4 and oh, what else have I got? Amazon Prime, because I'm using that to watch Supernatural at the minute. My tablet is predominantly used. I do use it for Facebook and stuff in the mornings, but I also use it to watch TV on. I don't watch TV normally. I'm hoping to convince my husband to buy me a small smart TV for Christmas to go upon the sunroom wall, and then I won't have to have that many on there, because most of the time I just use it for, you know, it's for work purposes. And for watching stuff in the mornings. I don't use it for a lot else. So that's that done. Now my squares is definitely my biggest colour. So let's have a look and see how many of these TPs we've got. I will show you what I mean by TPs in a minute, because I have random names for symbols. I think most of us do, don't we? So let me have a look. What have we got more of? Watermelons or TPs? Definitely more watermelons. So let's do the TPs first. 3862, which is the last number. Oh no, I can't, because this is where the symbols were switched. They'd got the wrong symbol. This is the symbol that I mean. Can you see? It's a TP. Yeah, when I was, after I'd done kitting up, I realised that they'd got 2 symbols the wrong way round. I did go back and double check, and it was a mistake that heaven and earth have made, not one that I've made. And because I kit up, because I work on this by DMC number, it didn't really matter. I just made sure that I've got the right DMC number. So as long as I've got that, I'm all good. It's all good. Not having too many problems with this canvas. You know, you do have the problem when you are working with spare drills that you may get some gapping because you don't have the uniform size of drills from the same company. If obviously you bought your drills all in one go from the same place, then you won't have that issue. But the gapping is outweighed by the fact that I'm using all these spares, because I don't like throwing things away at all. So I'd rather use them and make something beautiful by something that a lot of people throw away, because I'm big on that. You know, when I was doing crochet for a little while there, it's going to do this again until I sort it out. So Just going to have to bear with me. When I was doing crochet, I had a little spate where I was using old duvet covers to crochet rugs. Loved that. Or bags. Or baskets. Did quite a few of those. Right, that's that one. And then we need one up here, which is 2 along and up one. So that one. That's that colour done. So already we're down to 1, 2, 3 colours. So actually not too shabby a section. I probably could have done a 3x2, but it is quite late. We have had dinner. It's now 9:10 in the evening. We have had dinner. However, I promised my family that I would make them, right, about the same. Let's do them first. 3, 8, 5, 7. I promised them that I would make them sticky toffee pudding and custard for supper. So hence why I decided to do the video. I thought I'll get the video done and then I can do pudding. And then I can retire upstairs and continue to watch Supernatural, because I've started watching it again. Right from season 1. Massive Supernatural fan, if you didn't already know. Massive Dean Winchester fan. Do not say anything Leandri, because you know he's mine. It's all mine. We had a fantastic conversation in the live about men. It was a really good laugh. Oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Oh. It's not selecting them. Why are you doing that? Have I done that one up there? No, I haven't. It's been an arsehole today. Excuse my language. But you know, it's an app. And these things from time to time can glitch. And it just seems to be doing that. It might be because I've still got an app open in the background. I don't know. I'm sure I will sort it out before I come on next time. I'm just not going to fiddle with sorting it out right now, because I'd rather just get this section done. Because once this section is done, then I can chill out for the rest of the evening after having my pudding. I can go and watch TV, spend a bit of time with my husband, have no alarm in the morning because I've got no work. It's the first weekend off after working 2 weekends in a row. So I'm going to make the most of it. I may, if I can be bothered, get dressed tomorrow and pop over and see my granddaughter. And my daughter, of course, but you know, I go to see my granddaughter more than I go to see my daughter, not going to lie. But we'll see how I feel in the morning. The problem I've got is that because I do have anxiety, I did go out, and it was the first time that I've gone out to a pub and walked in on my own and bought a drink and sat in a pub for more than 35 minutes for years. And the downside when you have anxiety is mentally it exhausts you, because you're trying so hard to fight that flight response that you very often get with anxiety. So I'm not going to lie, I am tired today. I'm not hungover. I didn't drink enough to be hungover. I only had 4 drinks. Yes, they were doubles, but you know, I only had 4. And I don't get drunk easily, but I am tired. Right, watermelons it is. So let's do those. 839. Oh, left a drill in there, got trapped. Let's take that one out. Get rid. Now, I am very aware that I don't need to pour this amount of drills in for the small amount that I've got, but I find, because I'm a multi-placer, that if you, just trying to go with what colour I want. I'm going to go with the darker one. I find that the more drills you put in, the better they line up, and you get that nice, decent amount of drills lined up ready. So where are we? In there and there. So that's that one, that one, that one, and that one. So I just find that it works really well. So we've got that one, that one, and that one. Which are those? And then we've got 2 there, yep, and 2 there. It does get harder as you get more colours in to see where you are. So this is why starting with the fewest and working your way up to the largest helps, because by the time you've got them blocked in, you then know all you've got to do is run through and fill every single space that's left with one colour. Works very, very well. It is something that was passed on from Penny at Calb Sparkles. Fabulous tip. Has worked for me. I know Leandri is also now doing it that way. Give it a go. We all work differently, you know. For me, it depends on what canvas I'm working on. It depends on what the canvas looks like. So for instance, if I was doing a Mandy Manzano, I would automatically start with all the black first, because I like to get those lines in. I like to get all of those black lines done first and then fill in by colour. If I'm doing any other painting, I would tend to do the most first and then finish off with the smallest amount. Oh, I didn't mark that one off. That's it, and now I have. And then that one goes on there, so that's that. Sometimes I will start with whatever colour is in the bottom left corner and work my way out. Done that one. So it's that one and those 3. And sometimes I will just go with whatever colour I see first. It varies. That's what makes it fun. But definitely on the Heaven and Earth, working with the philosophy of doing the small amounts first is definitely helping. Just because you're then able to do a full run. I mean, I can't multi-place these at the minute because I've got 2 or 3 different colours in here, and I'm trying to pick out the darker ones because that's the colour that it's showing me down here. It's showing me it's a dark brown, so therefore I am picking out my dark brown drills. We want 2 underneath that one. And then later on, if I get a lighter colour, I'll put the lighter colour in, you know. But if I'm doing a whole amount in one section, I would rather get them all to be the same colour in that section. If it's a slightly different colour later on because I'm running out, then so be it. Right, so that one needs to go in there. And then we want a gap of 2 on that one. So that's them. Job done. And then what happens, you see, is I've got this huge expanse where I've just got to fill all the colours in. It's going to make it so quick. I do apologise if the washing machine starts spinning. It may be working its way up to that right now. Real life. Keeping it real. And I was thinking about this the other day because I do plan to move into my snug and make it into a craft room. For those of you that don't know, the snug is like a general family room, not as formal as a living room. It was in fact the old dining room in this house, but because we have this sunroom extension, we tend to have our dining table in here. And originally we were going to make the snug into a little TV chill out room, and over the course of the last 2.5 years it became my eldest son's bedroom for a while, because his marriage broke down and he moved back home for a bit, and then it became my husband's bedroom because he sleeps on the sofa bed in there so much, but it does house his drum kit and now the 3D printer. So once my cabin is done in my garden and my nail stuff all migrates in there, because at the minute what I'm working on is actually my nail table. Once all this goes into the cabin, I will then move into the snug. I will put a desk in there and it will become my craft room, which is stupidly exciting. Right, so 632, so I can pull that back down. 632, where are you? So now, because I've got all these, I can just pour a chunk in. Oh, look at all those. I'm going to pour a few more in. I like to have extras. The mini cook tray is very good for projects like the Heaven and Earth and confetti, because you can get enough in that you can multi-place if you still like to multi-place, but it's the perfect size if you just have a few drills. So I will multi-place as much as I possibly can, because that is just the way I roll, and because I know that all of this space needs to be filled in, I can literally just fill it out like a Tetris puzzle, and that just makes it go super quick. Now luckily all of this 632 is the same colour. I believe that this was one of the colours that Penny gave me a bag of 1,000 for, so thank you Penny for enabling me to you know, keep going. But with it being day 20, we haven't got too many days left. Super excited, pleased to have got as much done as I have. It makes me wonder actually if you guys are also considering continuing to prioritise doing your Heaven and Earth sometimes. I know some of you do conversions all the time, but you know, if your conversion project, your Heaven and Earth or whatever one it is that you're doing through Pattern Keeper, if it's a second or even a third project, how often have you decided to try and get it done a little bit more frequently? I know for me, I'd quite like to do a whip once a week on mine. Excuse me. I will say that Heaven and Earth projects do tend to be long-term projects. You know, they're not, and especially if you're saving your spares, because it takes time to build your spares up. So very often that's why it's a second project. You know, you might have to take a break for a while to get more spares together, and that's fine. You know, you're still creating a beautiful piece of art out of stuff that's left over. And if you are like Penny and you are doing yours on graph paper and double-sided tape, well, even better, because that's way cheaper than doing it on canvas. Here we go. Take off. Sputnik is arising. I'm not quite sure. She only usually does one load of washing a day, but I'm guessing maybe she was overwhelmed. My daughter has brought a load of clothes down from upstairs, as teenagers invariably do. I also bought quite a few. I'm not the tidiest person, especially when it comes to my bedroom. So I do tend to stockpile clothes and then bring them all down in a bunch. So maybe she was feeling that I should suffer because I haven't brought it down regularly enough. Another quick shake just to get my drills lined up. I do need to say with this black tray, you will not be able to get a black tray. This was made for me by a friend of my husband's, because we were trying to refine the template that we had, and we were looking for different filaments, so he used the filament that he used, and the only colour he had was black, so we ended up with a black tray. My husband actually came back with just the tray, and I was like, right, I need to see the lid. And then once I'd got the lid, I was going, can you ask him to make me a stopper, because I can't have a tray without a stopper. So I do have a black tray and lid. Me personally, from a selling point of view, I probably won't do a black one unless people really, really requested it. I'm much more in favour of the more pastel colours. But to start with, we are just doing white and grey. It's actually silver grey. So they're the two that we're going with, because we do only have one printer. We are limited on to how many we can buy. The plan will be that I will put all the trays onto Etsy on the 1st of December, and once they are gone, I will then change the listing to pre-orders, which means that there may be a wait for your tray, but I will then post them out in order as they go. So that is that bit done. So if you are using Pattern Keeper and you don't know how to do this, I also need to say, my last video, I was saying about Lisa telling me about getting her canvas from Evermoment. I said it was Lisa's crafting corner or something. It's not. It's Lisa's colouring corner, I think. I've probably still said it wrong. Apologies, Lisa, if I have. But fab channel. And as it says, she does do colouring as well. So this is a tip that Lona gave me. If you select all unfinished highlighted stitches in square, it should select all of them, which it didn't because it's glitching, and you can then tap it and clear it off in one go. So let's just zoom out so we can see. Look, starting to get that detail there now. So can you see? We now have the top of her head and where her eyebrows are, and this is how it looks in the camera, through the camera. How does that look? Oh, it does look nice. It's a lot easier to see. Can you see? Just the top of her eyebrow just here, and the butterfly in her hair. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So that is that section done for today. Thank you to everybody for joining. I am now at 12,400 diamonds, 16.45%, and I've actually stitched or placed 600 diamonds today, so super stoked with that. That is it from me. So please don't forget to get your pictures and your stats to me, so that I can do the update video on Monday. I will be back very soon. I'm just going to cut this bit of plastic off, and then I can get my next section ready for the next time. There we go. Absolutely love these ceramic pen cutters. You get these, I got mine from Fan Sales. It was either Fan Sales or New Craft Day. Or it could have been, actually, it could have been Everyday E-Deals. Wherever I got it from, it was a couple of quid. And they're just brilliant. They're just so good. Much easier than a craft knife. And for me, I am now an avid plastic cutter instead of using cover papers. So that is it from me. Thank you so much for joining me again. I will be back soon with another video. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.